Class, welcome to week 5. In week 5, we're going to get into more detail about your website design and some of the content on there. So we'll go through site design guidelines as our first topic and credit card payments as our second topic. As I mentioned in the last video, we will walk you through how to set up a credit card payment on your website, and that will be done this week. So let's jump into site design guidelines. This assignment is going to help you draw from ideas online. One of the things I love about online business is that there is so much out there and so much you can do with your site. Typically, a site design or a site function is not trademarked or copyrighted, and the internet invites this sharing of ideas and improvement to websites. And so if you see something on a website, some function or some design that you really like, odds are you're going to be able to integrate it into your site. Obviously, depending on how complex the function is and whether or not your site builder or coding expertise can replicate it. But there's not a lot of barriers besides that in using ideas you find online or improving on those ideas. So what you'll do for this assignment is to take 2 websites that have a similar business model to yours that you like. So you need to do some research, make sure they are successful sites. If they're brand new and just got started, those are probably not sites you want to pull from. You want to find a proven track record. Doesn't mean it can't be a smaller business, just a site that has a proven track record of success. And then for the assignment, you'll paste both of those URLs, and then you'll write down 5 similarities you see between the sites, and then pick one that would be a good pattern for your site, and then describe at least 4 pages from that site that you plan to include. So for example, I have a website here, and I'll move my screen around so you can see a very common website, apple.com. You may or may not be an Apple fan, and that's okay. I don't mean to say that their products are the be-all, end-all, but I do like the design of their site and the simplicity of it. For me, it's clean, it's crisp, it goes right to what they want you to see, which is a product to highlight on the home page. I can pre-order. I immediately get to something of value that, and they're obviously steering me this way. I've got navigation across the top where I would expect it, categorized into different sections that make sense, and then I can scroll down and see more products. So a simple design, one that I like, that it's clean and it directs my eyes where to go, and then as a consumer I can get to what I want to right away. Those are some of the aspects I like about this. So you will take a couple different examples of what you want to highlight, and take those websites and do a full assessment of them. So that will be your site design guidelines assignment. You'll have your discussion board for it, and then we will jump into the credit card payment assignment. For this, we're highlighting PayPal. There are a lot of different payment functions out there. PayPal is the most ubiquitous. They are definitely the 800-pound gorilla in the industry. That's not to say there's not alternatives. You are free to use the alternatives for your website. For this assignment, you do need to use PayPal. And really all that this assignment teaches you to do is how to generate a PayPal button. And that's what this assignment will walk you through: how to generate the button, and then how to integrate it into your site. You don't have to integrate it into your site for this assignment. What you'll use is a Word document, and a key component is not just to get the button itself onto this Word document, but the code for the button. Now, if you haven't done any HTML, CSS, Java coding, anything like that, that is fine. This is about the most coding we'll get into. We'll do this. We'll do a little bit with Google Analytics and Google Ads, but it's a lot of just copying and pasting. You won't need to write any code in this course. So don't be intimidated by this. This is wonderful to know. If you're going to have a web business, you've got to know how to copy and paste code into your website to help it function. We won't be writing code from scratch, and we won't be getting in depth into coding. But this is a key skill to have, and again, you'll use it a couple times throughout the course. So for this, you just need to copy the code from the button and paste it onto the Word document. It is optional in the next steps to actually use it on your website if that's going to be part of your business model. And then you'll go through an exercise that's very, very helpful for anything new that you do in business. And this is why I really like this assignment. You identify 3 questions you need to have answered to know if this button will really work for your business. Anytime there's a new technology, a new function, a new product, something good for your business, you want to go through this exercise and sit back and say, all right, let's not think of the top question that comes to mind. What are 3 questions at least that you need to have answered to know if this function, if this product is really going to work for your business? So that's the second part of this assignment. And that will be it, just the code and those 3 questions. So you'll have your reflection, of course, and then there's this student feedback to instructor. Please take time to give feedback. I try and make changes every semester based on feedback I get. So a lot of this course, a lot of the way I administer this course is based on this student feedback I've had over the past 5 years. It's very, very important to me to be able to deliver this class in a way that best suits your needs. And so I'm sure there's some things that are not working and can be improved. There's some things maybe that you like, that you'd like to continue. Please offer that feedback, because it is so important to improving the course for not only for this semester, but for future semesters as well. And so I really appreciate you taking time to offer feedback. Please reach out if I can help with ideas for your site design, or if you have questions about credit card payments. I'd be happy to walk you through in more detail either of those assignments. Thanks, everyone.